being able to do a reading without cards, without oracles, without tarot, with really anything. It's just about what's impressed upon you, or channeling, or downloads that you receive. And I wanted to share with you a download that I received. And I think it's important for the person that is supposed to reach. And it's a very public figure, both on television and on the internet. My message to you is we see you. We see you. And the reason that you're receiving the support that you're receiving, and a lot of people don't understand why she's actually receiving the support that she's receiving from so many. And I think it's because we see her and we've seen this play over time and time again. What I wanted to tell her was that, even though you are strong on the outside and that's what you want people to see, and to see you as the Sphinx rising, the Phoenix rising from the ashes, we see that, and we recognize that and we appreciate that. But you have to, um, we don't expect you to be strong all the time. And you don't have to show it to us, but I just want you to know that we support you in ways that you cannot imagine. There are some that tell you that you are that you lose friends easily, and it brings me to mind the song that Diana Ross sang. Um, it was really before my time, but I still like the song, still the same. But she sang this song, and then the words were, "And I'm real hard to please. Perhaps I have such special needs." I'll sing it for you because I am a Diana Ross fan. But it goes a little something like this. And I'm, how does it go? And I'm real hard to please. Perhaps I have such special needs. I wonder what was wrong with me. My friends fall so easily. And that reminds me of what people try to place on you. But I wanted to tell you something about that. Regardless of what people tell you, your cutoff game, in my opinion, can be a little better. I think that there's some stragglers. There's some stragglers in the mist, in the bushes, in the winds that may need to be cut off as well. You know, for people to say that you are not one that are easily easy to easy to forgive others, that's not true. I think you've given people time and time and time and time again to bite and sting and stab you over and over again. You're not a perfect person. No one is. But you're a good person to your heart, and I hope that you recognize that. And I hope that you don't allow people to tell you who you are, because you are you can define for yourself who you are, and you know you better than anybody knows you. And a lot of times when people try to define you, they try to create you. So there's a difference. But I don't think they want to be your friends. They want access to you. Your cutoff game is good, like I said, but it can be better. And you know this. You're highly intuitive. You're strong, but this is a lot that you're going to. You're showing great strength, but I know and you know that this is more than you should ever have to gear up for. I have this picture in my head of your son, and it literally breaks my heart. It brings tears to my eyes, and when I say I can hear the cracking in my heart, the splitting, he knows. He knows. He knows. I think he's an empath, and he feels your pain and your sadness. And not because of what you've lost, because you rightfully cut off those things that you've lost. But he feels that. And the picture of him placing his hand on your heart, placing his hand on your heart. And that was not to calm you, but that was his way of trying to heal you and trying to absorb some of that pain. Because I think he is an empath. I don't know him, I don't know you from a can of paint. But I do sense, and I'm getting that feeling, that sense that he is an empath, and so much so that he wants to take some of the pain from you and absorb it himself. This morning, I felt your pain, and I felt his pain because I too am an empath, and I am a full grown adult, and it was a lot for me. You are healing. You are healing because there's some entities, there's some energies, um, and people refer to them as uh, energy vampires that are in the mist and they are working overtime. They want access to you because of your light. Your light is so bright that it is blinding. And they want access to you so they can get that light shined on to them, but not just to get the light. They want to tear you down by any means necessary. Now, I didn't choose to be an empath, and I don't think he did either. But I know, I know what he's doing when he does that because I've done that before. Your story reminds me a lot of someone that I knew and that was very close to my heart. And I wanted to absorb her pain. Though her vampire had gone many years, and I'm not gonna say who that vampire was, but if you know, you know. I don't know how to fix this for you, but I know that you're trying to heal, but he doesn't want you to heal. But you gotta fly high. You gotta fly high. You have angels around you. You have spirit guides around you. You have some powerful entities around you, surrounding you, supporting you, and you have the love and the support of so many women who have not only seen your story, but they've experienced your story. They've experienced it in a way that they don't think that they were successful. But when you, right before our eyes, experience this and you rise so high, you are soaring, soaring like an eagle. Even with all those crows around you, you are soaring. And we are saying, we see you, baby. We see you. And what we would like to do is really support you in this. I don't want to take this time in my reading, but this is a read. This is a read. This is a download. This is a channel because your guides, I say the Father, which art in heaven, is here to he wants you to know that we're all for you, and no matter what that he does, that we are with you. But let me tell you, they say no weapon formed against you shall prosper, but they didn't say those weapons won't be formed. And they did not say that you would not be injured or battered in the battle. I want to let you know, thank you. I want to let you know that we are praying for you, and most of us would fight for you in so many ways. And a lot of support that you're saying is because we want you to win. We want you to win, and for some of us, we need you to win. But because, in a lot of ways, you are an anthem for us. You are a flag that shines so brightly that when we see you win, we win. And so every time a demon attacks you, even those demons that think that they're friends, and no, here's the thing: a lot of people are used in ways that they don't know that they're being used. But hate and envy and jealousy, those are demons. And they don't even recognize it as hate or jealousy or envy. But what they don't also realize is when you win, they win. It's soaring season. And I hope you know who I am when I tell you that. Because Mon Ami is my pen name for this channel. It's soaring season. The higher you fly, the more they're going to fall off because they can't fly that high. But they're going to tug at your coattail, and they're going to throw darts. They're going to shoot arrows. They may even shoot BB guns. But a BB gun is nothing for an eagle. But I hope that you find. I'm sorry, but you know, I'm getting the impression, and I'm hearing that you will find some people that will surround you, that will eventually become a part of your circle, and they will actually, they're worthy of being a part of your circle. But there's still some cutting out to do. There is some cutting out to do. And what I mean by that is that there are some people that don't belong in your circle. And I don't know who those people are, and I don't know how to tell you to identify those people, but I know this, I know this, that you are very intuitive and you know who those people are. I think one of my first readings that I posted on this channel, and I think it was called "Sincerely Yours." If you get a chance, check out that post. That was about you. That was about you because it said, I think it was a general read initially, but I read for cancers. And when the Queen of Cups showed up, I I categorized it as a cancer reading, but that was you. That reading was for you because you are so bright that you are blinding. You are blinding all of these haters, these demons, and they can't stand it, but they still want to be a part of it. But what I say to you is move like you move in silence, but you will be sent some people, possibly earth angels, that will come around you and surround you, and they will be good people. And those are gifts from God. Your gift is your ability to kind of like the Midas touch. Whatever you touch is gold. That's why your biggest demon, and you're right, he packs a lot of batteries and a lot of backs. It's not normal, but you have to be safe too. I want you to make sure that you are. I don't want you to be walk in fear because that's not of God. God is with you. God is with you. God is with you. So don't walk in fear because God is with you at all times. Archangel Michael is with you. Archangel Raphael. But listen, you are protected. You are protected. But I think you know and I know once you cut people out of your life, you cannot allow access again. And I know for many reasons, some of the people that are in your life currently, professionally, are there because of the profession. And it's okay. Move like you're moving. But I want you to keep your eyes wide open because they are not your friends. They were never your friends. They were his friends. And they show it time and time and time again. I don't treat my friends like that. But I don't. I don't. I keep a very small circle. But, this is not about me. So I didn't want to make this a long reading, but I did want to do some angel numbers for you, and then I'll come back with another reading. I was just telling you the energy because I want to keep my readings down to under 15 minutes and 30 minutes. Step up and lead. You're already doing that. Reveal what needs to be seen. And you've been doing that. You have been doing that, and you've been doing it well. And this is for you. I mean, it's not necessarily exposing anybody else, but we did say this was the year of revelation. And I like the way you move. I do like the way you move, but I do think that your cutoff game could be a little bit better. And this is you. Because look at here, that's the Scorpio. And I believe you are a Scorpio. One more for you. Remember now with the card, please, and thank you. Take a breather. You know what? I'm going to tell you something that's so funny. And you cannot see this person in this card, but it resembles you. You know who I'm talking about. And you're in the water, You're a water sign. You know who I'm talking about. So take a breather. And when it's saying take a breather, I want you to take deep breaths. Remind yourself to take deep breaths in and out slowly. Truly experience the breathing because you are waiting to exhale. You are so waiting for this person who haunts you that where you have real estate, both commercial and residential, in their heads. You live in their heads. So listen, take a breather for yourself, even if that means getting away. We see that you push, work, and you do treat yourself, because everything is public knowledge with you. But take a breather from it all. Make sure that you are taking care of you. Take care of you. And I'm going to give you a, oops, oh, that one popped out. Practice optimism, which I think you do. But dance in the rain. Dance in the rain. Whenever whenever life hits you hard, like it's been hitting you, you gotta still keep it cute. Even if that means dancing in the rain like nobody's watching, you still be you because you are doing it well, but you still keep in mind that you gotta watch those energy vampires. And I say energy vampires, but trust me, I love to watch a good vampire movie as long as it's not gory. You're a moon goddess. I want to see what the angels have to say for you. Angel messages. Please give me an angel message, and Spirit knows who I'm referring to. And I think you know who I'm referring to. You look at you in there. I think I've even seen that picture of you on your show, coming out the water, looking like that with the hair like that, or maybe on social media. I am a fan, just so you know. So angel messages for you, and I think this is important, but I think you're so in tune, you probably already know the message. I am disciplined. And that's number 31. Look it up, angel number 31. Your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. Your mind is stirring with creative ideas, and you have the organizational skills to manifest them to life. I am disciplined. You've shown us that, so we know that this is you. And this may resonate with a lot of people, but I think this is a very personal reading. And the download that I got earlier, that was very personal. And I don't know if you'll ever get to see this reading, or even if you're into this kind of thing, but I hope you do. I'm a water sign also. 111, I am creative. I think what Spirit is trying to do is show you that this reading is for you. 111, angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life you love. Did I just channel all of this? I just channeled all of this. I hope you get to see this reading because it's trying to tell you that this is you. And I think you already know. But I want you to take care of your heart, because stress is very difficult to deal with. Stress kills. And I think that's what they're trying to do. But be very careful with two particular demons. Or I don't want to call them demons, but demons are attaching themselves to them. But look, I can tell you this, that God can use them too. What they think they're doing for evil, God can turn it around. Early in the midnight hour, God's going to turn it around. 666, that's them. No, just kidding. I am centered. That's angel number 666. A wake up call for you to re examine your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. I am centered. So, this is just telling you to get back to balance, um, balancing your energy. Don't lower your vibration to match theirs. You're above that. You are above that. So you keep that in mind. So you are creative. You are centered. Take your deep breaths. Take your breathers. And that's not just, that's inhale and exhale. You know, you take 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day to yourself to breathe in and out slowly, truly focusing on your breathing. That will be so helpful to you. So I am going to end this reading. Well, you know what? Let me give you one living by the moon, at least one moon card since we did do a reading. Yeah. Release all negative thoughts of the past and all worries for the future. Know that you deserve success and trust in the timing of your life. Please write these affirmations down. Trust in the timing of your life. So I am going to probably title this um, "We Salute You." We salute you because we do. The majority, the greater population, we salute you. And regardless of what those haters say, they're being used, so you can't even blame them. People have been programmed to think a certain way and to move a certain way, but thank goodness you were not in that mode. But because you would have been used forever if you stayed where you were, because you have great values and you have great value system, and that system would have told you, um, and what you did a lot because you stayed and you gave and you sacrificed and you compromised. You did all that you can do, and you know what God says after that? He says, "Then stand. Do all that you can do, and you stand." So you're standing on it. You stood in it for longer than you should have had to. But God doesn't make any mistakes, and as long as you are walking in His light, it's okay. It's okay. You're doing exactly what He's telling you to do. When He said go, there you go. Now you know who I'm talking about. When He said go, you were obedient, and you went to Him to get His permission to go. So you even included Him in that. We salute you. You know what? I'm going to say God said go. That may be what I entitled this one. But thank you, because I want you to be able to see it. Cheers, my sister. Cheers. That's going to conclude